How's it going, guys? Rhino here, and this is going to seem like kind of a weird video, but essentially I was given an assignment for one of my art and gender classes, and I have to post an introduction sort of on this forum, and I thought what better way to do an introduction than to actually make a video, post it on not only my channel, but also post it on the review board so that it kind of serves a double purpose. I can't talk. So this is my introduction. This entire video, I'm going to be going through this simple introduction that I'm supposed to be posting, and that's basically it. There's not going to be any arguments made or anything along those lines, really. I just want to introduce myself. So let's begin. Number one, information about yourself for me and others in class to learn more about who is in our group. Tell the class a little bit about yourself and your personal and professional interests. All right. Well, my name is Ryan Pat T. I am currently a junior at the University of Oregon. Obviously, that's where the class is. I am 21 years old, and I am an accounting major with a minor in CIT and soon to be economics as well. I have my CIT minor completed. I have my economics minor, even though I haven't assigned it yet or joined it really. I have it halfway done. I am starting my accounting core this year, like literally this term. I'm beginning my accounting core in the business school. And I already have worked an internship as an accountant, and well, it was an accounting and finance internship at a company, Precision Cast Parts, where I did what I felt like was a very good job. I got great feedback from my manager and the supervisor, and they're asking me to come back next summer to work there, and I'm hoping to work there actually after college as a full-time accountant and finance. I'd be a financial analyst and cost accountant there. I like running a YouTube channel. I mean, the channel that this is being posted on is my secondary channel where I don't really post as much. And I mean, I don't even really have art or anything on the channel. It's not something I put a ton of work into. It's just something where I like to talk about hot topics that kind of relate to what we're talking about, which is kind of why I want to post this here as opposed to on my main channel where I do mainly gaming, which is where I dedicate most of my time. So I will be talking about topics that we talk about in here on these videos. If I see something that I want to talk about here in the class on the website, it will also go on this channel as well. I identify as an anti-feminist. I identify as, I guess, anti-Black Lives Matter, but not necessarily. I just disagree with a lot of the things the movement has done. Same thing with feminism. I am open-minded, though. I love hearing arguments from both sides. I listen to arguments from both sides. I don't block people out. I will actually legitimately listen and read arguments and then thoroughly break them down so that they can be well analyzed and looked at in the best way possible to provide a platform so that debate can really take place, that we can really hopefully make improvements in one of our outlooks on the situation being analyzed. I also love playing sports. I love playing basketball. I love playing baseball. I kind of like playing football, but I'm not really good at it. Yeah. All right. Number 2, when you have shared a bit about yourself, respond in detail to each of the following. I'm going to read it and it has blanks in it. I experienced art in my life by blank, period, with blank and through blank. I haven't really experienced art very much because I'm not really huge into art. I took Art 101, which I think is the most experience I've had with art. And it was one of the worst classes I've taken. It was a terrible, I mean, I honestly felt like it was the professor's fault, not art. I don't think art is bad. I don't think the class was bad. I think the professor did a terrible job of teaching the class and made it really boring and just created a lot of problems, and I didn't have a good experience with it. So essentially my main experience with art is by class. I mean, I do consider YouTube an art. So I guess I consider art through YouTube. I experience it through YouTube by watching videos about, hot topics and politics, by watching gaming videos, by watching just comedy videos in general. So I guess you could include that. I experienced gender in my life by blank. I experienced gender in my life by being a male and vehemently defending the idea that there are only 2 genders. And I mean, I fully support being trans. I completely understand having gender dysphoria, being born male, having a female brain, or vice versa, and being wanting to transition to make your life easier. That makes complete sense to me. But I believe that there are only two genders, personally. I will respect your gender pronouns, though. So if you tell me to call you whatever, I will listen. But I personally don't believe in more than two genders. And I also deal with gender in my life by having a girlfriend who identifies as a girl. And so, we have the two opposite genders there. I don't know. I get kind of a weird way to word that question, but okay. I'm taking this course because it fulfills credits, and when I was signing up for classes, I accidentally missed my time to sign up for classes by like a couple hours, and so I missed a lot of classes that I basically outlined that I was going to take accounting and finance and Music 125. And I needed a fourth one, and the fourth one that I was going to take filled up like that, so I lost out on signing up for that class. And so I actually just asked my girlfriend if she'd heard of any good classes to take, a couple that she said weren't there, and then she said this class. So I signed up for this class. And from what I've seen, it actually might be kind of interesting, considering that I will probably hold a different viewpoint than a lot of people watching this video, a lot of people in the class, and the professor herself. And so it will allow this hopeful debate to be taking place a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, maybe I'll agree with what they say. I don't know. We'll see. From this course, I anticipate learning blank. I actually don't know yet. I probably should have read the articles before doing this. I went to this first because I thought I'd do the introduction and then read the articles, so I am actually going to be reading the articles after that are assigned. But, I mean, I'd like to learn more about an opposing viewpoint, kind of. The idea of, from what I read in the course description, it sounds like this is going to include arguments relating to gender, which, based on what has been stated, will probably include things related to genders outside of the binary, outside of male and female, which I look forward to hearing arguments and sides supporting that, because I don't hear a lot of them. I see a lot of videos or see a lot of arguments and stuff for people, and it looks like they're doing it for attention oftentimes. And when it's broken down, that's legitimately what it looks like. So I really want to hear that side of the argument. And I hope to learn more about the viewpoint of having maybe more than two genders, or having the viewpoint of women are oppressed in society, because I don't personally hold that viewpoint, and so on and so forth. And so, I guess I hope to learn more about that. Remember to include citations based on our assigned articles for the week. But what would this assigned articles have to do with with the introduction? What would I have to say? I didn't use anything from the articles. Oh, okay. Well, it says that I'll need to do it in most assignments, so I'm going to assume that I don't need to include citations here because I didn't cite any of the assignments. I apologize if I did that incorrectly, but looking at the other posts, it doesn't look like the citations need to be done on this assignment, but we'll see. Please upload at least one image, audio, or video file that represents your gender and related discussion in some way. I don't know if this video counts because I'm using this video as the introduction. So does it want a separate image, audio, or video? I don't know. I'm going to, do a little, see if I can figure it out. And I'll probably post a second one. But that represents your gender and related discussion in some way. Yeah, I'll have to do something different because this doesn't represent my gender in any way. I've seen Blair White is trans but female, who does the exact same thing that I do, and so it obviously has nothing to do with gender. So I'll probably have to post that. But that looks like it. I'm assuming that, I mean, I actually don't even know how big the class is. I want to see if if that has any of the modules. It doesn't. Okay, so I don't know how big the class is, but I'm actually looking forward to, if anyone who is seeing this, if you want to have a formal, I mean, not a formal debate, but if you want to post in the comments below, I don't delete comments, I don't censor people or anything like that. If you, I mean, I haven't really made any arguments in this video, so it's kind of hard to attack something that doesn't make an argument. But if you want to have a discussion, you know, feel free to post in the description below, or the comments below, and I will, I'll try to respond, and we can, you know, maybe have some back and forth or some discussion on that. I don't know how likely that is to happen or not, though, because I don't know if people are going to read through these replies. But yeah. Other than that, like I said, there are going to be some topics that we discuss, and if there's a topic that comes up that I feel like makes for a good video, I will upload that as a video. So expect to see that on here as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. And as always, well, have a nice day. Sorry. Yeah, have a nice day.